Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Friday. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. Mine is going good. I got up and started cleaning up the house. I feel like yesterday was a day that I was gone all day. We left early in the morning, did all that discount store shopping, came home. The stuff is still sitting all on my table over here. Put away the cold stuff, but just kind of shoved it in the refrigerator and then worked on the video. We were working outside on the deck and we had church. We came home, kids ate because everybody was off schedule. And it was one of those days where I feel like, oh my goodness, there's still so much, like my house is a mess. So how does that happen in one day? So I got up and I'm like, okay, start picking up, start cleaning. That makes things a whole lot better. So as I got my shower and got ready, I cleaned my bathroom up, grabbed some towels out to throw it a load because, you know, there's no towels in there. They're at the end of the hallway, but not in my bathroom. So cleaned that up, cleaned the boys' bathroom up, threw a load in, threw some blankets in, and I'm like, all right, came in the kitchen, wiped things down because they were gross. Went to make a cup of coffee today, and how I was not thinking is I turned it on and didn't bother to put a cup of coffee or a mug underneath the, you know, thing that where it comes out. I'm like, so coffee's just dripping everywhere. I'm like, all right, Amy, take a step back here, take a few minutes and breathe. And then I looked in the sink's I'm trying to turn the camera this way because the sink has all of these dishes and the dishwasher is full. I'm like, why did dishes not get done yesterday? So I'm leaving those for the family to do today. So we're gonna have to just turn you this way so you don't see all that mess over there, because that's gonna be their job, not my job. I'm like, oh my goodness, so much, not mommy. So today is gonna be getting things put away. Gotta put all my groceries away, fill all my stuff back up, fill and replenish the pantry, go in the refrigerator and kind of organize a little bit based on the stuff that I got. It's gonna be a good day doing that today. So we're gonna do that. It's supposed to be another great day, warm outside, sunshine. Gotta love it. We're gonna have to make some breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I need to clean my refrigerator a little bit so I can kind of see what I have because everything's kind of shoved in there. And last night for dinner, we just kind of grabbed what we could to eat, and I'm like, all right, I need to have some stuff today. So what did we have for dinner? We had kielbasa. Yes, tonight would have been kielbasa and a fettuccine. And we might do that tonight too. I'll probably do that. So have that with whatever we have in there for dinner. It's gonna be a good day. So I'm drinking my coffee here to get motivated. I've got an earbud in for some motivation. Listen to my playlist. Just, you know, positiveness is a good thing when you're feeling a little like you want to crawl out of your skin. Don't crawl out of your skin. Positiveness, be light. So let's get going, putting away our groceries, filling up the pantry. All right, so first thing, we got all this pasta to put away. So some of it I'll put in containers, some I'll put just in the pantry. The little ones I've been putting into jars just to get them out of here. So something different. I will just fill in the top. This will get eaten. People are like, don't you rotate your stuff? Not always, because it gets eaten. This will not sit here for 6 months. This will not sit here for probably 3 months. We will eat this up. So I'm just gonna add to it because these are things that we consume all the time.
I've got this feeling, I'm feeling you could be the one. I see no reason why I should ever let you go. Don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming, because you know I can't get enough of this feeling you're giving me. Don't wanna wake up. No, I don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna wake.
Okay, so I like to put I've been putting the little pastas in here so that I know what they are, but like this, I'm like, I've never made anything with this, but on the back was like a rice pilaf, so I thought that'd be good. Don't mind how the cupboard's wide open. So this box was pretty broken, so I put these in a jar. They didn't fit all in one. It's weird, it's like a macaroni noodle with like curly stuff at the end. I think for fun pasta. But I thought these will be cute. So just kind of put them in containers so I can put them in my pantry. I've got another shell one I'm gonna put in an extra one I have here. The rest I will store for when these get empty. So now all my pasta's all in a sealed container. That will make life good. All right, so in my pantry here, the bottom shelf has all of our pastas and, you know, some snack mix mixed in there. But the shelf only goes so far. So this one goes all the way over, and I can actually stuff some in the corner over here and maybe even move some of that oatmeal over. So I think I'm gonna switch this shelf and this shelf, put my pastas up here to stack, and then that way the snacks will be on the bottom. I might even put some on the floor like boxes. We'll see how that works out. So I'm gonna do some moving in here. It's Maxine's lucky day. Oh, I found a big giant bone. Usually she has the tiny ones. That's a big one. She'll just love and go with it. All right, let's clean this out.
Baby, without you, wouldn't know what to
these were all 2 for $1. Nobody ate them. They love these. So see, on a lower shelf, they'll probably eat them a lot better.
Without, I wouldn't know what to do. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know. When you are with me, sometimes I forget to breathe.
Okay, so I'm running into the issue that there is not as much space on top as this one. Decisions. I'm gonna have to figure something out first. All right, reorganizing. I spilled coffee, so don't mind the big stain on my shirt. I'm like, I need to go change my shirt. And you'd be like, Amy, why did you have to change your shirt? So I was just gonna, I need to, it's gotta be like a whole thought process in there. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is like, it's some maneuvering in there, but we're gonna make this work. So I'm gonna put I decided to put my beans like in the corner there, because there's like a corner that's weird. So I'm gonna pour these in here. Yes, don't worry, I will get to my beans. These aren't gonna go waste. Dried beans, you can store these for years. But I just realized these pinto beans are white and they're red. That's interesting. I did not know there was different colored pinto beans. So, all right, I'll show you in a minute what I'm doing in here. Okay, so a lot harder filming with this in here because it's so much bigger. Okay, this is what I came up with. This might not be ideal for everybody, but when you have a situation, let me show you here. When you have a situation, oh look at that, I just kept the camera right there. There's wide. What you have, you work with. Yes, it'd be ideal if I had a humongous pantry, like huge. That's my dream, where I can set all this nice and neat next to each other. That's not in my household, so I'm gonna do with what I have. So what I did is I have this on my shelves. So I've got all of these across here. I stack these like this, yeah. I don't always get to these, but if I put them all next to each other, they don't fit because they come like right to the top here. There's not much room. So I put these over here. Back here is like my pinto beans. I will rarely go to those. I do have to go to those and get some and make some, but like I can just take the stuff out. It's not something I touch. Maybe once every few months. And then the pasta back there, I just use that for sick soup when people are sick. And we haven't been sick, so let me slide you over here. And then this way, I did the same thing right here, just stack them. So you can see what the pasta is. It's not stood up. I would love to have it standing up and look picture perfect, but you know what? You do what you can do. So, and here's these pastas. I've got, the ones I would go to regularly would be kind of right here. These are all my little ones. So now I'm thinking instead of grabbing rice, which I grab all the time, I can go, oh, let me grab this and make a pasta or like a ricey dish like this too. This was a really good rice pilaf recipe I found. These are little ones. They'd be good. Those are all kind of right here, but I think this is going to work for now. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you know if I don't like it, but I don't like come to the pasta shelf all the time. That's not something I do. So this is going to be good. Then this can be filled up with snacks. What I did over at the bottom here, let me move you. Just put my baking stuff, don't mind the aprons here, right here. And then this shelf, I put up front what I would use. No room in here. Behind it, I have stuff that I don't use, like Carol syrup and apple cider vinegar, molasses. We don't use that kind of stuff. And the same thing down in the bottom here. I just put stuff that we normally would touch in the front, and in the very back is things that I don't normally use all the time. And the bottom is my sprinkle stash. Sprinkle stash down here, you know, because this is a great basket for sprinkles. And then my chocolate chips down here. And then I'll just store my big boxes over here on this side, which will work. I may even put them on the shelf. I will see how they go. So this is good here. On the top is like extras, and I'm going to kind of go through those as I put stuff. Let me move you. It's so difficult. Let me see here. On top is more of extras. Like I just had all these. I had like 6 of these up here. So I'm going to put those in my hallway closet because I literally just need one extra here. So I know that it's in here. The rest I'll stick over there. But I've got like my powdered milk right here. These can go on the snacky shelf. This kind of is extra stuff, but these I don't mind having extra up here, so then I kind of see these because now like I have tons of these. So we're gonna do some more arranging, making this work over here. But I think my pasta shelf is good, even though it's on its side. That's okay. You just do what you can do. That's the key. It's like, don't worry about, yes, I'd love to have it perfect. That's my dream, but that's not what I have here. So you do what you can do. If you got space under your bed, you put it under your bed, wherever you can fit it. So, all right, let's start focusing on the snack shelf. I call it snack shelf. Kids every day, you know, all these rice cakes, granola bars, shelf in here. I'll put these in the very far corner because there's so many. container with all the hot chocolate supplies. Let me get this in here. All right, I'm just gonna show you the finished product because this, or probably as I'm working, because this is, I'm like, I just need to figure something out here. Give me a few minutes. All right, we're getting there, getting there. It's so hard to bring this in here, so I'm just kind of doing and then stopping and talking to you, so. All right, we're getting there, what we gotta get done. I've got snacks, we got our snacks here. I'm gonna put some few more on here. So I am a tortilla, we collect tortillas around here. When they're on sale, you get them. So I'm gonna put these, layer them under the ones up there, because some have a date that have to be used up by. These are actually June, so we are good to go. All right, we're getting there. I'm getting more and more done, which is awesome. So I love these little things. Like yesterday we were out shopping and instead of grabbing food, we did grab food later, but for breakfast, I just took one of these with me. And you know what? In the car, you eat one of these, this fills you up. Don't have to worry about stopping and getting food. So having these are the wee yogurt containers. I'm glad we have more because I'll be using them. I just store the lids in here. Great for taking little snack size things places. So I'm gonna put these in here. All right, let me show you what I came up with in the pantry. This is what I came up with in here. Again, it's not picture perfect, but it works for me. So I decided to, this is empty. Empty thing, what am I gonna do with that? This is just the way it's gonna go. We'll put our, I got some sweet potatoes actually. Let me grab these big boys. I only got one hand. I can put potatoes and rice together, right? Throw that in there. All right, this will remind me that I've got these in here. So we've got this down here. These are just like miscellaneous things. I did store our extra food in here instead of the pantry, see it in the hallway because there's an empty space. So this will work. So this I'm gonna put like here, our baking, this. We got this shelf is like snacky shelf, snacky whatever shelf. So have all the rice cakes there and I shoved a few more back there. Shove, shove, shove. All the crackers, all the little snacks, put them in little containers so we see them. But like I said, these are all good things. These chips I got it last month at discount store. They're just Ruffles. So I put those there so that we eat those. Pasta's all right here. Again on the sides, let me come up. And then on top is just extras. Extra stuff, all the extra chips, all the tortillas, popcorn. I put that up there because that's, Greg likes the microwave popcorn. I have popcorn seeds to make regular popcorn for the kids. Save that for him. The kids can eat this. So this is good. This is good for me in here. I have to straighten this over here a little bit, but I will get to that. So I'm getting there. Don't mind the mess everywhere. Clean mess. This stuff I'll put in the pantry because this can all be extras that'll store forever. That stuff, I still have some canned stuff to put away and a few more stuff in the hallway. All right, I thought I just shut that cupboard. I guess I didn't. So this is good. We're getting stuff put away. That's a good thing. We're getting there. It seems like it just takes forever when you have so much stuff to put away and trying to organize it and put away. But it is a job in itself, but getting it, and that's all that matters. So let's keep working. All right, want to melt, all my cupboards are open, don't mind them. Want to melt, promise life's worries away. Smell a good thing of coffee. Ah, blueberry cinnamon crumble, so good. All right, I'm gonna fold this down, put this in there. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. All right, so I've got this stuff all organized. I just bought chopped onion thinking I didn't have any. Well, I had one more hole up one up there. So I'm gonna try to make this be my extra shelf, and then nobody touch it. That's what I need to do. And then these are the ones I use. These ones I use a little bit more. Those that I need to order more shaved ice syrup stuff. So I'm gonna put that on a list so that I do that because it'll be summertime. That'll be good to have in the hot summer. But it's good. So all right, I feel like I'm done in here, which is nice. A few cans to put away. Then we'll go on to the closet. All right, we're gonna do the cupboard here. Again, don't mind all the dishes everywhere. All right, just slide this stuff over. All right, let's figure out, I got all this chicken broth. Will I switch from chicken powder bouillon to like the canned stuff? Possibly. So I don't want to put too much weight on here, but we'll climb up here and do this. Put these up here. How about that? Put that way for you. Can you see my shelf dripping? I feel like this is the random stuff. How much can you put on a shelf without it busting? It's like them making the food and shoving more in there. My diced tomatoes up here. Not something we'll use, except when I meal prep. All right, that's good enough for me. All right, this cupboard, done. I know where everything's at, that's all that matters. All right, so I've got in here pretty well cleaned up. This is good enough for me. So I just put the drinks, this kind of stuff, so I can see it. Extras, extras. The bottom is all that we have a chair that we store in here to climb up on. It's the extra one for the table, and then I have all of our big bags of sugar and rice, and then all of our canned stuff back there. So that works. That stuff will last forever. Up on top is more. I've got some coffee, and I've got like all of our chemicals, not actually coconut oil, like my Nordic stuff. There's some Epsom salt. Our cleaning bucket, that's gonna stay up here. That's good. That's good enough for me in here. So now I can at least see in here, like what do I have? I had the ketchup in the back, and it's like, I'm not gonna pay attention to that, but at least now you can see things. You can plan and make meals based on what you see, which is always a good thing. All right, so we're getting up where the kids are helping do dishes, do the chores, the laundry, all the good stuff that we have to do to make the household run, but at least now everything is visible. I mean, in my eyes. All right, so it's been a few hours. The girls did some chores. Look at, no dishes over there, all cleaned up, so that's good. So I'm starting, I went through got the pantry cleaned out, the cupboard over here, and the other one in the hallway for the extra food. So I just grabbed out things out of my freezer and refrigerator and kind of organized these. So I have these pineapples, tidbits from the last time I went discount store shopping a few months ago. So I put those in containers so we can eat those. And then I pulled out some of this because we had 2 more of these left over from last time. So I'll put those in the refrigerator to eat up. And then I was thinking about dinner tonight. I'm like, tonight's the kielbasa fettuccine dinner, but I'm like, you know what? I'm like, we bought pizzas. Remember Greg and I bought those pizzas? So I thought, why don't I just do pizzas tonight? Because it's easy, everybody loves it. So I took those out. Took them out of the box because Evan took the trash out for me here. So got these, this will be dinner tonight. This is gonna be easy. And then I pulled out taco meat, frozen here. We can eat this weekend because we have all those wonderful tortillas. And then I took out the kielbasa that we can cook as well and make homemade fettuccine, which I made in last week's video, so you already know how to make that. So I'm not gonna do that at all. Save myself some little bit of work today. And then I just pulled out my cantaloupes. I'm gonna chop these up and put those in a container, and then I'm gonna make a thing of watermelon tea. Remember, I wasn't sure if I was gonna share. I'll share. So I'm gonna put, there's 4 tea bags here, and then I have some mixed berry ones. They're not like the watermelon, but just to kind of be a filler. So I'm gonna put those in there, put those in my sink, and then I bought that butter yesterday at the discount store to put in here. Well, look at my container is half the size. I'm like, oh. So I'm gonna slice this in half and then put it in here so that it fits. Wrap the other one up for when this part is gone. It's gonna be a good day. So, all right, let's put this stuff in the refrigerator and do the rest with it, the food stuff.
When we were younger, we used to sit on the grass among the flowers. We just let the days pass by. People would tell us to get a grip of ourselves and get a job. We didn't care what we were told, 'cause when we were younger, we used to sit on the grass and go, damn, I don't wanna grow old. I wish I could turn back time. Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It was impossible to make us embarrassed. We were free.
All right, so everybody came home, we had lunch, all that's done. I feel like it's a scattered day. The scattered days are probably where there's a lot of footage and I don't even realize there is any, but got my tea done. So I've got my tea bag in here, and then I made a container. I'm gonna let it sit out for a little bit and let it seep. The next thing I was gonna do is just chop this in half because it's so big, so it fits in my butter dish. And then put it in the refrigerator and we'll see what we got. All right, so my work is finished. So let's see what we came up with for our whole day of putting food away and doing things. All right, so I put a plate of cupcakes up because we have a lot of these. We still have the chocolate cake. This is really good, by the way. Loving it. Cleaned out. This is my job of cleaning. This is cleaned. At least everything's in here for me. That's good for me. Got my tea here, so we'll put that in the refrigerator. Dish is all done. Such a nice feeling. Pantry is complete with a bag on the ground here. So this is good for now. We can all see everything. We know where it's at. Like I said, it's not Pinterest worthy, but at least it holds everything. That's what happens. It's like, where do you store it all? We just had one, my husband at our shop, and he's like, gosh, could you imagine we got one of those boxes of granola bars? He's like, wow, just think, for like normal families, that probably lasts them like months. So we came up with like, what, 6 boxes? Crazy. So this is good for in here. And then in my refrigerator here, let's see, my freezer's looking pretty good, not too full. I took out some French toast to have because we'll have a little bit of milk left, but not enough for tons of cereal. So I got that. Here's the pizzas for dinner. That'll be dinner. These are just kind of like random miscellaneous containers to use up. The fresh fruits right here and the salads. We still got lots of salads, and there's veggies in there to use up, and all the cheese is at the bottom here to eat up, all in bags to eat. And then in here we've got a lot of cupcakes. So keep them stored in here because it was so hot and muggy out. So I'll put those in there, bring them out if we need them. Brought the lemonade out so we can drink some of that because it's got to get eaten up. Those are Evan's drinks, and then these are the yogurt. Greg took some to the shop. So we got to eat those up in there. And this is good. There's dinners for this weekend, kielbasa and taco meat, and that's it. And then in here, this is what we got in here organized. So this, because like there's this in here. I was just looking at my camera. I'm like, I can't see the information of if my microphone's even on. So we got the stand here. It's just a cheapy little stand, but it's got towels all over because we haven't used any for the pool obviously yet. But so I know that a lot of those will just go outside on the deck where they hang them up when they're dry. But I don't know. It's good. It's literally, it's going to be here. It's got the pool stuff here waiting on it. But do I put them in a basket? I guess. But there's literally 10 towels. How do you hide 10 towels? You don't. So I don't know if we just stick them on there or what. So I don't know. Maybe I should take off this shelf right here. No, I wish you could. You can't, to make it go all the way, but I don't know. Maybe better roll towels. Who knows? But that works for our shoes. So we'll see. I'll stare at it enough and go, you know what? I feel like I need to make that a little bit better. But we're waiting on all our pool supplies coming. You want to go out and see the pool, how we're coming along with that? We're getting a deck made around it. So it's windy. Let's come outside. You coming, Mixie? Oh, it's really windy. I don't know how the camera does with the wind. It's so windy. Ruby. Let's go see. Greg is building a huge deck around it. So we've got the pool up. I don't have it, like it's not clean inside yet. We just got it didn't come with a vacuum. I was like, that's weird. They usually have the cheapy one. So we bought one. So I was going to look for a cordless one just so to make it easy going around the pool. Well, they have the robot vacuum for the pool. So that's what we got. So right now it's actually doing the bottom. And then I told Jensen, I'm like, well, maybe you can, I'll show him. And I told Jensen, maybe you can skim the pool. And I'm like, I looked and I'm like, wait a minute, the skimmer's not even here yet. So we got the stick, but the skimmer's not here till Monday. So I think we're just going to have to wait. But I want to turn the filter on and get it going. So we'll do the vacuum first and then we'll do the, where's it at? I might have to stand up on the ladder here. All right, so let me stand on the uneven ladder. Let's see what you got. Look at this. Look at that. So it vacuums the bottom of the pool all by itself.
It doesn't really vacuum, it just spins up.
He says it's not, but we're going to see if it actually does or not. I don't know. We'll find out.
It doesn't really suck them up.
It's got to be sucking something up. So there's obviously all the leaves on top, which we don't have a skimmer to scoop it out with, so that's going to be a little bothersome, but we'll see what we can get out. So we're going to let it, but it does the bottom. It takes an hour, cleans the whole pool, which is kind of cool. Jensen wants to do the bottom of the pool. He's up here climbing. So this is going to be our deco here. So here is the deck that we're going to build here. So this is what he's come up with. They're going to come up here on the steps, and then it's going to go all the way around over there, which is going to be really nice because then you're going to be able to sit against the house there and look over and see the mountain view. So that's going to be very, very cool. So we're getting there. He's getting the pieces in. He's got to obviously do it all. Put the power, all that good stuff right here. It's going to be great. It's going to be so nice when we're done. We got the trampoline is like right next to the pool over there, but it's a little bit off the edge of the mountain. We're going to fix that, but we'll see. It works. So this is it. So we're going to do the vacuum in the bottom, and then I'll turn the filter on today. I've had it off because he has been cutting. I don't know if you can even hear me, so I'll turn around. He's been using his tools to, chop the wood in that. So I haven't, like when I think about it, he's out here working. So I'm like, well, I'll just wait. So today will be good because he's out here right now. I'll probably, after this robot's done, I will put the filter on and let that run and try to clean out some of this. See if we can scoop out the leaves with our hands or something. I don't know. So, but this is going to be great. It's going to be great. It's only going to be like 70 the next few days, but getting it going, getting it warmed up. He'll build the deck. He got a lot of the boards in, a couple more anchors he's got to put over there, and then got some sides, and it's going to be really nice. We're going to be excited. So this is the pool update right now. So not going in yet. Jensen jumped in and swam when it was really cold out. So it's getting there. It'll be warm. It's filled to the top now. We just filled it just this week to finish it. So it'll be nice. But the robot's doing its thing. I'm just anxious to see how that, it's like a floor vacuum, which is crazy. So if it can clean the bottom, and then we'll get it going and see how it goes. So here's all the wood right here. Stairs, all that good stuff. So this will be good, and then we'll get some, because there's no dirt here. So no grass here. We'll get some pavers through here with some gravel and have a nice little walking path. So that is the update outside, which is good. So it'll be exciting. It'll be a nice place to hang out. Oh, Ruby stepped on my foot. Ruby, thank you, on my flip-flops. So it'll be nice. It'll be nice to hang out over there in the summer. We'll get some of the lights like we have over there and hang those up over there, and it'll just be a nice time. So it just takes time to build things, as you know. So I'm like, it's only not even May yet. So May for you guys, but not even May for us. A few more days. So he's getting there. So that's that. That's my day. Let me go in and take some footage off here and see what we're looking at for today. All right, so today has been a busy day for me. Probably not for you. I was just sitting here editing today's video, and I was like, okay, I feel like it was just like busy. Like there was a lot going on in a day. So, but that's okay. I got all the groceries put away. The house is cleaned up. That's a good thing. We had breakfast, we had lunch, and tonight we're gonna have pizzas for dinner. So much better. So I went out and did the pool, the vacuum thing, very cool. I had to empty it because it was so full of like yucky, slimy, gross stuff. So it stopped. So I took it out and then dumped it out and then put it back in, and it went and cleaned some more. So I'm like, okay, it's still got more on the bottom, but I feel like we need to get the filter going and get that running. But for whatever reason, I'm not doing something right. It's not working. So I'm just going to have to wait for Greg to do that, which will be fine. He'll take care of that, and then we'll have the pool going. Hopefully shock it and do all that stuff, and maybe the kids can jump in it before we get the deck done. So all in due time. So I'm going to go. I started doing the video. I wasn't really sure how much footage I have because, you just never know when you have those days where you don't feel like you film a lot. And then I'm like, well, it's still about a half hour. So at least there's a half hour video in there. Dinner tonight is going to be pizza, frozen pizza. So put it in the oven, bake it, bring it out. That's going to be dinner tonight. I've got cantaloupe we could have, or applesauce, whatever. the kids want to have with it. And then we've got some veggies. I'll pull out a salad too. We've been pulling out one of those bag salads every day for dinner with, you know, and eating that with what do we have for dinner. So I'm going to finish, edit this, get this done, and then we're going to go to the park and go do some walking tonight and then call it an evening. So I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. If your day starts out crazy and it's a little bit scattered, it's like, okay, just do what you got to do to get done and then be done. Like I know myself, I was feeling a little tired, so I grabbed myself a cup of coffee. I don't usually have coffee in the afternoon, but I did today. So I got my cup of blueberry coffee with the cinnamon toast crunch creamer. Not bad, not bad. So do what you can do, and then I'll go take a nice walk, enjoy tonight, take some nice relaxing time, sit outside a little bit there and just enjoy some quiet time. Quiet time is a good thing. So let's read our scripture for the day. We're on Psalm 90. God's eternity and man's transitoriness. That's a big word. Transitoriness. This is the prayer of Moses, the man of God. Lord, you have been our dwelling place, our refuge, our sanctuary, our stability in all generations. Before the mountains were born, or before you had given birth to the earth and the world, even from everlasting to everlasting, you are the eternal God. You turn man back to dust and say, return to the earth, O children of mortal men. For 1,000 years in your sight are like yesterday when it is past, or as a watch in the night. You have swept them away like a flood. They fell asleep, forgotten as soon as they are gone. In the morning they are like grass, which grows anew. In the morning it flourishes and springs up. In the evening it wilts and withers away. For we have been consumed by your anger, and by your wrath we have been terrified. You have placed our wickedness before you, our secret sins, which we tried to conceal, you have placed in the revealing light of your presence. For all our days pass away in your wrath. We have finished our years like a whispered sigh. The days of our life are 70 years, or even, if because of strength, 80 years. Yet their pride in additional years is only labor and sorrow. For it is soon gone and we fly away. Who understands the power of your anger? Who connects the brevity of life among us with your judgment of sin? And your wrath, who connects it with the reverent fear that is due to you? So teach us to number our days, that we may cultivate and bring to you a heart of wisdom. Turn, O Lord, from your fierce anger. How long will it be? Be compassionate towards your servants. Revoke your sentence. O satisfy us with your loving kindness in the morning, now before we grow older, that we may rejoice and be glad all our days. Make us glad in proportion to the days you have afflicted us, and the years we have suffered evil. Let your work, the signs of your power, be revealed to your servants, and your glorious majesty to their children. And let the gracious favor of the Lord our God be on us. Confirm for us the work of our hands. Yes, confirm the work of our hands. That's a good one. All right, you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys again tomorrow with another video. All right, we'll see ya. Bye.